So guys, this is the yoke that goes into the tail shaft of the transmission. I cleaned it off, cut it off to length. I'm gonna put it in the truck. Come back by an inch or so back for play in and out of the tail shaft of the transmission. And I'm gonna cut the other side, and I'll show that to you here in a sec. Alright guys, so this is the other part that goes onto the rear end. I'm gonna bolt this up to the rear end, slide that piece into that tail shaft piece, or sorry, the yoke into the tail shaft of the transmission. Have it about an inch out for play in and out for when your suspension's going up and down. It doesn't bottom out the transmission and tear up seals. So bolt this, put that in, and then measure from center of U-joint to center of U-joint, and that gives you your overall length for the drive shaft that you need. You give your drive line place that measurement, and they'll make it. Alrighty guys, another update. I'm doing this video bits and pieces as I can go along. Finally found a throttle cable for the truck. What I ended up having to use is a Chevy Astro van throttle cable for an S10. I was told a 4.3 V6 truck would work going to this, but it was still the same length, which makes sense. The motor sits back, it's one less cylinder, so it makes sense why it wouldn't work that way. But yes, a Chevy Astro van throttle cable hooks right up to the pedal under the dash once you remove your your plastic shield underneath there, your little cover. You take that off. It's easy access. You pull the prong, or it has these two little clips, and you press them together. It slides right out. If you've replaced the throttle cable, you know how they work, but this is what I have so far. So it hooks right on up to it, factory bracket for the LS1, and then it's a little long. It wraps around here and then goes over to the firewall. But I mean, you hit the pedal, there's no slop or anything like that. It has full acceleration and everything else. So I've done a few little odd and end things here and there, like the OBD2 port. I've got it hooked up, or not hooked up, but I got the hose drilled. I gotta get some hardware and stuff for that tomorrow. And I got the neutral safety switch on the side of the transmission. It's bolted up. I just got to figure out how it's supposed to be orientated onto the side of the transmission. I can't remember how that works. I'm going to watch a couple of videos on that. It's been a long time since I've took it apart, so I got to refresh my memory a little bit on that. That's about it so far. I bought a battery. I'm going to get some hardware for the battery tray tomorrow. Put the battery in. We can hit the key and see if we get anything pop on the display. I was going to unplug the display in, guess we got it all wired in, just to see if anything comes on. The only other thing is running transmission lines. And then the plug for the neutral safety switch. It has two plugs on this truck. Some of them are one plug for the neutral safety switch on 4L60E, and some are two. I got the one that's two. They are kind of a bear to get off, especially if you're trying to reuse one, because they're like $100 or so. If you can reuse one, that saves you $100, which that's what I did. I have the old transmission that come out of this truck. I pulled the neutral safety switch off of it and put it on this one, and it works just fine. I'm trying to think of anything else. Do that. I got the drive shaft that's in the works right now. How it's going to be made, that's the length of the drive shaft is 67 3/8, I think. Center U-joint, center of the U-joint, and drive shaft place is saying it can't be more than 60 inches for it to be like a steel drive shaft, because they twist over time, which I understand and get. So the only way they can possibly do is the aluminum drive shaft, 5 inches. They said they're going to figure out other options. We'll see where it goes from there. Hopefully they can at least get 4 inches or so it can clear the cross member. I'll show you guys when we go to install it. It's pretty tight, but if they can get a 4 inch, I think it should clear pretty good. It'll fit snug, but I think it'll look nice in it. After I do that, then I should be able to hit the key and see if it'll start. Put some transmission fluid in it, figure out a holder for the dipstick tube. It's just tedious stuff here and there, and then run brake lines to the rear end, order headlights, and that's about it. I'll let you guys know. I'll shoot a video tomorrow, me just putting battery tray in, just miscellaneous stuff. That's about it, really. And I'm sure I'm missing a few things here and there, but you always forget something on a project. It's just a given. Well, I'll see you guys next time.
Well, we'll see y'all on the next one. Hope you enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe too, y'all. See ya.